I brought you something close to me.
Hello, welcome to Things in Chuck's House. This may be something you may have difficulty recognizing, but let me go ahead and put it at an angle you may be able to recognize a little bit better. This is the model of a mountain. Okay, in fact, this is the model of a mountain that I see essentially every day. You see, I live in the city of Colorado Springs, and this is the mountain that I get a view of every day. This is Pikes Peak. The mountain itself is 14,115 feet tall, and its nickname is America's Mountain. It's really a gorgeous thing to see every day, and I never get tired of looking at it. Funny thing about this mountain is when I moved here as a kid, it was 14,110 feet tall. But then they did a remeasure and they found out it was actually 5 feet taller than that. I have been atop the mountain several times. The first time I went to the top of it was when I was a junior in high school, and I was a Boy Scout, and we hiked to the top of the mountain. There's a trail that goes to the top, and it is something I never need to do ever again, because it's long and it's arduous, and when you get up to that elevation, boy, do you get short of breath. And I've also driven up there a couple of times because, of course, there is a road that goes to the top, which is pretty spectacular. And, of course, I have the pleasure of looking at it every day. This is pretty much the view that I have at the end of my street. Unfortunately, I can't see the mountain itself from my house because there are other houses and trees in the way. If I had a 2-story house, then I'd be able to see it from my second story, but unfortunately I don't. So I just kind of have to be happy with seeing Pikes Peak in my house via this little model here. So I got this model off of Etsy from a guy who actually sells 3D prints of mountains. And I was happy to see that he had Pikes Peak, and I was actually even happier to see that the guy lived in Colorado Springs itself, so I didn't have to pay for shipping, and I just met up with him, and he handed me over this model here. It's definitely a pleasure to look at Pikes Peak every day, and I highly recommend that if you've never been here, come on and enjoy this mountain. And that is another thing that I have in my house. Have a great day.